Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I have a coaching video for you guys. Today I'm helping Barnyard. He is still a mid Nova after 250 wins, which is quite a lot. He said, I know I'm not great with a movement. CS is my first person shooter and mouse keyboard game. Would appreciate advice on what I should focus on in my efforts to get better. Cheers, your vids have been really informative. And then he gave me his demo. So that's absolutely a great way explaining what your problem is. And that's what we are going to focus on. Usually I watch the entire demo, but for the first time I'm going to focus a bit on making the video a bit shorter because they have been way too long. So I'm gonna skip a lot more rounds. If you guys like it, please tell me. And if you guys don't like it, please tell me as well. I don't mind making them longer. They are, but I think everyone would appreciate me making them shorter. Like always, check out my Twitter if you want to follow, what I'm all about. And if you want to follow my Twitch, I'm streaming from time to time. You can do that as well. All the info is in the description. So we will, speed it up a bit. I already saw the first bit of this demo, so I know that we are going to talk about what's happening here. So this is round 1 and you're doing absolutely fine. You're helping your teammate that was shooting. You're not completely sure where the enemy is, but I feel that you got some proper game sense here by just firing. But here I feel you're making a mistake. So you go back here. And your teammate decides to be super aggressive. What can you do here? You can either give him cover, which I would really like, or you can just fall back, which I wouldn't really understand. You can also go aggressive with him, but I feel cover is the best thing to do right now. But you are still running a lot. So you were still running a lot, and that's something I want to talk about for a bit. And that's what I found often happen in your demo. You make a bit too much sound and you have to focus on this. So your teammate was really aggressive in mid, right? What happens with that is the opponents are going to focus on him, right? They're going to hear him, they will follow him, they will try to shoot him down very quickly. So what is the best that's a great opportunity for you to get free kills. So what I would advise you to do is just walk, cover him, stay behind him, get into a nice position, for example the position we're standing over now, and just look around the corner and try to cover him. What happens a lot is people from terrorists from second mid are trying to hunt down your teammate, or for example from banana they are going to shoot him, and that gives you an excellent moment to get easy frags. And you're also making sound, which we are going to the second problem now. Because you made sound, this guy might it's possible that he knew where you were, right? And that's obviously bad news. You guys were super aggressive in mid, but when you're just running around and making a ton of sound, the rest of the the terrorists do know where you guys are, and you give away a lot of information. And now the third problem is you're pre-aiming. So I will slow it down a bit so you will see what I mean, and I will show you what you can improve on this. So you are pre-aiming a bit too early. You were not, you have to be close to the edge, and the more you go to the right, the more you aim to the left. You never want to pre-aim too quickly. Often, there are scenarios where that's fine, but this was not one of them, and I will show you how you can improve on that. Okay, so let me first draw the situation. First of all, your teammate was super aggressive in mid, and you kind of had to cover him. You did it in the beginning, but I would like you to do it a bit more. So how can you do that? You can do 3 things here. Either you stand over here and just cover him from to second mid. Stand over here a bit more to the left so you can see mid and second mid. You still have to mainly focus on second mid, but when he gets shot from banana, for example, you can quickly move out and help him. Or you can stand over here. This is way safer. You have a perfect look on mid. You can also go a bit more to the back, and you still have an eye on second mid. It really depends on the situation. It's something you have to find out for yourself, and even standing in the middle wouldn't be a big issue, but think about it. And then your pre-aiming trouble. Let's pretend your opponent is standing over here. As you can see, I already fired a bit. What you did was kind of this. You moved out of the way to the right and you already pre-aimed. This is fine when the opponent is here, right? But what if he's here? The adjustment is so extremely It's so much, and you're going to be shot so many times, because if they're standing over here, there is no way in hell you can do this and adjust your aim all the way here before they can shoot you. So what I prefer to see is you move out, you come in here, you see what I mean? You move to the right and you aim towards the left. So you always stay here near the edge, and that really depends on yourself where you want to aim. You can be a bit on the edge, or you can be a bit more to the right, or you can even aim a bit inside. That's okay, right? But not too much. So you want to pre-aim, and you see what I'm saying? If he's standing over here, the adjustment is super small. If he's standing, for example, all the way over here, it's still okay-ish. If he's standing on top, you know, it's still okay-ish. It's still fine. This is okay when you do it this and you know he is deep in apps. Then it's fine, right? But then again, I don't have an issue with this. See? Is there so much difference? And that way, the last way is going to help you more in the long run, I feel. Okay. Okay, so you guys won the first round. So we will go to the third round. You actually did manage to lose it, but this seems to be a very decent round to check out. So we have the demo bug going on. And let's fast forward it. The pre-aiming problem you had earlier, I talked about it a ton in different videos. So, you know, guys, if you still have troubles with it, go check out my other videos. They can help you a lot. So you're just in pit right now. Very defensive. But I like this, you know. It's a very vital skill to have, to be patient. So they come out and you basically have the free kill. You do reload right away. This is, of course, it's a very risky, and I think it's bad in this moment, because you did still have enough bullets to kill another guy, and now you're just moving out. And you're creating a ton of problems. So can I write? Yes, I can. So that's absolutely fantastic. So you were in pit and you did let's make you blue. So you were in pit doing an absolutely perfect job, you know, peeking at random times. That's absolutely perfect. Then you get the kill, right? The opponent, the second guy that's behind here, you don't know if he's there, right? You have to guess, but let's always guess that there's always a guy there. You can do two things. You can either stay here and eat a nade and he will be pre-firing at you, or you can move to another position, what you did, I was fine with that. But it's important then, if you go to another position, that you don't reload your gun right away. When it's really necessary, you have like 2 bullets, then it's fine. But it wasn't necessary just now. And when you get into this position, you know, this nice defensive position, you got over here a truck, stay there. At this point, they might know where you are, or they might not know where you are, but they have to make the move, right? They have to go onto site to actually get something done. You don't. So stay here, make it as hard as possible. So, you know, maybe you can get a kill out of them, because they have to make the risky move. What happened here is you moved out. Fuck, these colors are so annoying. So you move out, and this guy basically shot you for free. So that's why I really think you should stay here, especially when you're not completely sure where the opponents are. So that's basically what I am. I hope you get it. So, you know, get into a safe defensive position and stay there, because you never know where the opponents are going to show up. Okay, next round. So you guys have all a ton of money. You said your aim and your movement is a big problem, you know. I have a video on aim, and believe me, that's going to help you a ton if you don't know these rules already. So I suggest you check that out. You're just pre-aiming, same position. Be careful with that. If you stay on the same position, it can often fuck you over, because people are going to pre-aim, and believe me, even in Global Elite, people are still being on the same position. Wait a moment, I need a moment. Not sure what happened there. That was absolutely garbage. You have a guy mid. What is he checking really? Ugh, whatever. Let's continue. That's Gold Nova stuff. And we don't need to talk about that, because you obviously know that's terrible, right? If it's possible for a guy to be somewhere, always at least you know, move towards that position. So, okay, that was a lost round. That's kind of sucky. Okay, let's take one in the middle here. That's an eco, actually. Next video, I might try to edit everything. You know, I watched the entire demo, edit the good rounds, talk about them, and that's the video. I might do that. Any feedback is welcome, guys. But these days, I don't have extreme amount of times, and this already takes a couple of hours to make for me. So yeah, okay, same position. Mix this up, go somewhere else, maybe go into apartments, maybe stay on site, do something else. Even going over here or standing over here is much better than doing this over and over. Okay, let's speed it up. Okay, he finally comes out. You still get the free kill because this is, of course, a strong position, right? If you can mix it up by peeking and maybe getting a free kill from time to time, it's fine. But on higher levels, this is not going to help you. So you're just saving here. Let's see how you play this out. You obviously have to stay on the safe position, which you are doing now. Now it's these. I was okay with you moving out, not agreeing a whole lot, but it was kind of okay. But you have to remember, when you kill a guy and you're shooting, if there's any enemy nearby, they're going to see you as well. So I'm not seeing a ton of problems with you yet. Seems to me that you're quite decent. It's just a major problem of aiming and movement. And if you're going up it again, yeah, you're going to the same position again. This is obviously a big issue. If you are playing someone that is thinking, actually really thinking in the game, they're going to pick you out so easily. If I know this kind of shit, what will I do? I will throw flashes, I will throw nade. Maybe if this is a strong position for you, I will not push over here anymore. Maybe I will do a 5 push because I know we can get really deep into apartments for free. You know, you give away a ton of information by just doing the same thing over and over. It's working out for you, I know, but you know, it's not going to work out for you in the long run. Peeking, you're peeking. Your peaks look pretty decent. So the nade, you took a nade now, 48 damage. It's very tense. I would like it if you peek that you randomize it a bit more. So let's say 1 second, wait for 1 second, then wait for 5 seconds, then wait for 2, then maybe wait for 8. Mix it up. 8 is a long time, but it can get you free frags. It's a miracle that the guy didn't shoot you, and that was obviously a problem of aiming. You know, nothing else I can see. Okay, we will switch towards the terrorist side. You didn't play bad, but there is still a ton of... There is some issues, and positioning is a great issue. But we are going to focus on the terrorist side now. Pistol round, always very important. So your teammate gets shot, you take a nade here. I would advise you, especially when you're not a great player or not great aimer, just go for armor. Armor, you know, it's going to... It actually... You wouldn't have been at 80 HP, maybe 50 or even higher. And your aim is not fantastic yet, so why go for a pistol? It's simple. Don't do that. It's if you explain it to yourself, you're not going to have a good time. So here, you're just not making a decision. Did you try to pick up the bomb? Not sure, but you know, be sure about your decisions. Get the bomb down. This is already taking way too long. You know, you really have to get the bomb down ASAP. You don't have time for this, obviously. And if you take this amount of time, at least plant a bit safer. What if they come out now? They have this angle and this angle. What if someone comes from CT? It's, you know what I mean? Be careful what you do. So it's too late. This is just simply too late. Too slow, too late. Everything. Problem here with pre-aiming. Not pre-aiming very actively. This position, it's still positioning. And I will show you now what you can do to improve this, but this is not what you want. They are peeking, they are moving left to right, and you are staying on the same position. So all they have to do is basically move to the left, shoot, move back to the right, move back to the left, and shoot. And you're never going to hit them this way because your aim is just lacking. So you really have to improve that. Okay, so you finally did manage to get the bomb down on B. So you did get the bomb. It took you a while to plant, but just get the fucking bomb down. Plant it, right? That's all you need. As for your teammate to cover you with T, if you really want to be safe, just go over here and quickly plant. But you have to be quicker. And then you have to find a good position. This is okay. This is also okay. But remember, when they know you are there, it's not okay anymore to just peek out. And I will show you why in a sec. What I prefer you doing is just go a bit more defensive or change position all the way. Make sure you don't make too much sound here when it's possible. Change positions, but don't just peek. It's going to get you in a world of trouble. What you can do is this. You're still peeking, but you're getting cover from time to time. Mix it up, the timings. Why is this not okay if you're staying over here, ducking? What I will do is, when I come in, I quickly check here, I quickly check here, and then I see you. I shoot, but I don't kill you right away. The first thing I will do is move back to the left, get into cover, and move out right away. And I will do something like this, right? You see what I'm doing? Like, it takes me absolutely no skill or no aiming skill to kill you. It's more based on luck. But if you move out of position, it becomes extremely hard for me again. Right? I have to be, oh, he's not there anymore. Where did he go? Did he maybe go to the left? Did he go into dark? I'm already guessing and I already have to make decisions. And since their pressure is on the CT to defuse, you have to put him into pressure, obviously, because you have to make the move. Okay, let's go to round number 3 on the terrorist side. You guys should have enough money, yes? Speed it up a bit. Okay, very nice opportunity. Decent aiming. Your aim was shocking there. That was kind of interesting, but that was decent. It's a miracle that CT just decides to jump down there for no reason. Okay, let's speed it up. Kind of moving in alone. Not sure if I'm agreeing. You know, a small note, you guys get a kill, a free kill, and still it's 4 on 3, but you guys are super low on HP. You know, this is obviously not good. Maybe talk to your teammates. Let's say, okay, let's go B now, or let's go A. You guys killed 2 at A, I believe, so why not just rush A? It should be super easy for you guys. So leadership is, of course, also a good way to improve your rank. Let me fix the lag. Okay, there we go. You're making a ton of sound. Obviously, this is not the right way to push. If you want to check out the left to the right, what I often do is I stand over here, and then I look this way. And when I want to look at short, I stand over here. Why? You have the most cover. It's simple as that. If you stand over here in the middle and you're looking on the right, it's very possible for the CT on the left on arch to see you, even if you're standing on this location, for example, and even if you go too far forward, even the guy, you know, all the way in the back can see you. So that's why I would advise you to stand over here, or stand over here when you're peeking, or just do it with your teammate. Then you're completely fine. And then also one here, one here. What I see a lot is people in the middle. It's not good cover. It's simple. It's really as simple as that. No, nothing is going to happen here. You can walk out with your knife, like accelerate a tiny bit. Is that what is? That's decent, I guess. And then, okay, I will explain here. You know, CSGO is all about thinking. It's thinking. Does my whatever I'm doing, is that the right decision? And this decision must go hyper quick because you don't really have time to think about it. You know what I'm trying to say? You have to think about everything, but you don't have time. But you still have to think. So obviously, this was not right. Wait for the smoke to come out. Don't jump when you're trying to peek, because or when you're shooting, your aim is going to be all over the place and your spray, and it's just very terrible. And just wait for the smoke. And I'm not sure about this smoke, but maybe keep your smoke for this one, or throw it in a bit later. I don't know, but be careful with your smokes. Be careful what you do. And yeah, this just looks extremely sloppy. Okay, next round. Let's pick a nice one where you guys all have some money. Okay. I want this one. Seems to be proper. Yeah. CTs are low on money, but we have to deal with it. They got armor and helmets. That's something. Someone rushing the mids. You know that someone is rushing mid now, so let's see how you handle this. Still jumping. Don't jump, please, for the love of God. If there is no reason to jump, don't do it. That's something, really, that's those small things you have to put out of your system. Okay, the smoke is down. You're just running in with a nade. It's a bit risky, right? It's not really necessary. Now going for the plant. You already had the teammates over here, so I would advise you to just check where the opponents can come from, and that was obviously CT, right? So keep an eye on this. And it's kind of is that a CT? Yes, that's a CT. So it's even possible for a CT to come out on jungle, which actually is a miracle, because you guys have one guy behind. Right, that's yeah. I don't have to explain too much about that. So you guys win in the end. You're very patient, and that's a very good skill of you. But try to abuse that a bit more, because a lot of people aren't patient. And I feel that good patience can actually lead you a lot more than stupid, headless, brainless aggressiveness. Okay, I'm gonna do this round. It feels like something important. Again, they're rushing mid. Let's see how you do this. I would again try to aim a bit more to the visible wall, right? So what you did was you're kind of aiming here and then moving to the right. Try to put your aim here, and when you move to the right with your body, then aim more to the left. Your aiming is not bad in certain scenarios. Again, okay, let's see if we have another scenario. You're not pre-aiming too well here. Very bad. That was a very bad location. Why? You can't go anywhere, right? So if you miss a shot, you're basically a sitting duck. They saw you at some point, so I would get my ass out of there, because it's way too easy for an op to kill you in this way. And what I also saw is you pre-aiming a bit too low. So what is the basic rule? Aim where the opponents can come from. And if there's 2 points of those, just aim at one. But keep the other one in your eyes, right? So yeah, of course, always aim at head level. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say about that. So let's go to round number... Let's see if they get a match point, because that's the round. I do think this is going to be a draw. Okay, so we're going to a fight round. Let's see if you can handle the pressure a bit. I know, guys, it's still a long video, but I hope it's a bit shorter than usually. Gonna speed it up. Very patient again, very nice position. This is all very cool. Okay, let's see how you handle this. Very aggressive, making a ton of sound. Remember your that's brilliant pre-aiming, and then you fuck it up. That's so unlucky, man. Like your aim was right in the middle, but it's very possible for a guy to be on the left, right? So simple. I will show you what I mean. This is important. Okay, so here we have the last situation. You did really well, and then you come on around the corner, and your aim was kind of in the middle here. Like, it was in the middle. It wasn't even really aimed here. It was kind of in the middle. But be more focused on the positioning. So, okay, he's not here. Then I'm gonna look here. See, my pre-aim is always on point. You can do. See, I'm always aiming where he can be. That's kind of the way you want things to go. Okay, he's not over there. I want to check on the left. So I aim, I pre-aim, he's not there. You know, always pre-aim somewhere where he can be. And always on head level. I saw you aimed a bit lower. You aimed kind of here, sometimes your aim was here, and you were still all over the place, right? At this point, wherever they come, you always have to adjust. So you have to adjust. If they come out here, you have to adjust. If they come out there, you have to adjust. Quad, whatever. You always have to adjust. So you obviously don't want that. Aim at head level, and always pre-aim where you think they're going to be. Of course, you know, when you're aiming here and all of a sudden he's going to come out here, it's unlucky. You can't do much other than just aiming or getting to cover or whatever. But at least if you are on aim level, at head level, you don't have to do shit like this. Like, oh, he's coming out from dark. Oh, I have to go up. Yeah, it's just terrible. I hope this helped you. Okay, so yeah, that's where I'm going to. I've seen enough. We talked about your problems. They're obviously pre-aiming, and aiming and pre-aiming are a world of. They are way different. Pre-aiming, you often just move your aim somewhere where the opponents can be, and basically when you see them, you just have to press fire. There is no aiming there, right? There is no adjustment, no moving your aim to a place very quickly. No, it's just put your aim at the right position and then press fire when you see them. That's basically it. Positioning is a tiny problem, not so much movement, I feel. Don't always stay in the same position, even if it makes you feel safe. Move about, even if it's going great, switch it up. And yeah, that's basically, I feel, your biggest problem. Fix those and send me a demo again, and we will see your, the next things we can work on. Okay, I will now show you how you can send in your demo to me. It's quite easy. You go to your matches, click the match you want me to spectate, do copy share link. Your link will look something like this. Make sure you include your in-game name so I know who to spectate. And also, if you would like, send me your biggest problems or what you want me to focus on, and I will do that. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you didn't, please leave a dislike. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.